In today's episode, I'm going to answer the question, how can I reduce inflammation quickly? Welcome back to Arthritis Answers, a segment where I, a physical therapist and arthritis specialist, answer the questions you have related to joint health and joint pain. Inflammation plays a key role in joint pain, stiffness, and even swelling. The higher it is, the more severe symptoms you will likely experience. On the flip side, if you can reduce inflammation, it can make a significant difference to how your joint feels. So let's dive in. Inflammation actually is your body's natural response to injury and irritation. It sends more blood and immune cells to the specific area to help protect it and heal it. But here's the thing, while a little inflammation can be helpful in healing, when you have a long-term condition, you can fall into a category of chronic inflammation, where that inflammation just hangs around and it can start to wreak havoc on certain joints, leading to pain, stiffness, and even swelling. This can make it harder to move your joints and thus can create a vicious cycle. The primary things that can contribute to inflammation are important to understand if you want to reduce it. A few common behaviors or things that can increase inflammation include inactivity or doing too little activity, not getting enough quality sleep every night, high levels of stress, and certain food groups, especially like high fructose corn syrup. The good news is you can also use these behaviors to help reduce overall inflammation. Let's quickly talk about things you can do right now to help reduce inflammation so your joint feels better. The first is heat. Using a heating pad can be a great way to help allow your muscles to relax, release some of that tension, and help to reduce pain. Next is self-massage. Lightly using your hands and adding just a little bit of pressure to the areas that are swollen or don't feel great can actually help to move the fluid out of that joint, increase blood flow, and help your joint to feel better. Lastly, and probably the most powerful in helping to reduce inflammation quickly, is gentle and frequent movement. The key word is gentle. Just moving your joint through certain ranges of motion can work wonders in improving circulation, helping to flush out some of that inflammation, and help to increase your mobility. Some simple movements include simply kicking your legs out, lifting your heels up and down, and even rolling your shoulders back. These are all great ways to help your joints feel better. Now I want to talk about things you can do in the long term to help keep inflammation away. Activity is a big one. Being consistent with exercise and movement that actually makes your joints feel better and not worse. Next is paying attention to the types of foods that you are putting into your body. Focusing on the foods you likely know are good for you. Fruits, vegetables, lean meats, getting adequate quality protein. Next is allowing yourself the opportunity to get quality sleep. I know sometimes sleep can be difficult, especially if you're dealing with joint pain, but making sure that you're at least giving yourself the opportunity for 7 to 8 hours of sleep. And lastly, finding an outlet that works for you when it comes to reducing stress. Whatever works best for you, make sure you are effectively using that to keep your stress levels low. All of these behaviors and strategies can be helpful in keeping inflammation away for the long term. Incredibly important for keeping your joints healthy and reducing pain. If you liked this video and found it helpful, click the thumbs up button down below and let me know down in the comments if you have additional questions related to arthritis that you'd like to see answered on one of these Arthritis Answers segments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can see future episodes, because odds are a lot of the questions people have could pertain to you too. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.